Whoops, I gotta switch over. Using the wrong headset here. Damn it. Alright. Such is life. Window out here and put it back on. It's on Rift S. Put this on Rift S. All right. One thing, it's another. Alright. I'll have head tracking to my liking now. Who's in? McNay's in. Red's in. We're just gonna visit here. Oh. And it's gonna load in how quick? Dooby 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 dooby. Come on, load up. You can do it. Come on. Oh goodness. Oh, the music stopped. That might be a good sign, might not be. Okay, where am I at? I should be. I don't like the looks of this. Jesus.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Okay, well, I have no idea where I'm at.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Why did I log out in the ship? Wow. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
Definitely closed, logged out in the ship. Huh. That's different. That was different. Sure wasn't expecting it. Didn't know where I was at. But obviously was in the ship. Don't know why we'd have been in the ship, but we were. We were. Where we were at. Yeah, see how much smoother, and I don't know, it's just a matter, it's too sensitive using track, or, well, you're using a combination of programs, besides Toby 4C, or 5, you get 5 around. And the head tracking is just too sensitive. At least for my taste. I'm not going to say everybody doesn't feel the same way. Whoops. Replacing missing gear because it's Star Citizen and things just disappear. Whoops. This is the wrong place. Guess I'll have to go downstairs. Oh, wow. Don't kill me. Oops. There's no ladder over here. I could have sworn there was a ladder over here, too. I guess not. Been a while since I've been here. Yeah, the NPCs here work really well, as you can see. They've got their bartender shit down pat. Just works so fine. Works fine.
Just go. Stop looking and go. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Is there a matching helmet for this? Probably not. Yeah. Just gotta keep buying shit over and over again. Every time they have a not even just a reset. It's not even a wipe. But you know what? Things don't work in Star Citizen. Spend more money buying the same shit over and over again because it just disappears out of your inventory. And it really is kind of aggravating. You know, what do you expect from people who can't complete a game? Can't even get rid of the bugs. What they did do. Yep. Mobile glass.
Just go.
Open mobi
Stop
glass.
looking and go.
Oh, Jesus. Mobile glass.
Open mobi glass.
Mobile glass.
Open mobi glass.
Bugs, bugs, and more bugs. See, nothing took even. You know, this is just sad. That's not what I bought. Shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to live with it. Alright, so changes aren't gonna change. Close mobile glass.
Closing Moby
Same
glass.
old 100-year-old bugs. Mobile glass.
Open Moby glass.
Things just don't work. And Star Citizen. And that's not what I bought. So close mobile glass.
Closing Moby glass.
I say, Star Citizen just doesn't work very well most of the time. Always gotta be bugs. Always stuff quit never works.
Why can't anyone put things back where they found them? It's not my
Mobile
job to
glass.
look up after you.
Open Moby glass.
Okay, let's see if I can remember which one it takes. Damn. Son of a bitch. You got to do things one at a time instead of filling all the spaces up. You got to do it like this because, once again, it is Star Citizen. And I am concierge, and you're supposed to close mobile glass. Supposed to have a gold pistol, but I've never seen it. Close mobile glass,
Closing Moby glass.
but that's Star Citizen. They just don't really make things work here. I need water and food. Look at this guy. He's been here for an hour. Really quite impressive. There's no food to be bought here, if I remember correctly. I gotta pay that again. You can buy fish. Can't buy food here, but you can buy fish. It's all that's important. As long as you can buy fish, it's good to go. I doubt if they sell any MRAs here. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
Thought I closed them once. Nope. Some of the clothing stores do. They don't here, obviously. Nope. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
That doors ain't open now. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
Oh, this
Handing
one
you
has
the
a rough
con.
time getting off the ground. Come on. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay. Star map.
Activating now.
Okay, let's go play. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
See how much smoother and better it runs. It's just as far as head tracking. I don't know what I have blocks. Range.
Collecting data.
We go to Crusader. I am just out playing. Jump.
Jumping.
Jesus. Jump.
Jumping.
I think I jumped the ball on that one. The ship just jumped and left me in space. Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
It's exactly what happened. There you go. Star Citizen at its finest. I'm out here in space without my ship because there's no bugs in Star Citizen. It is a really, really fine program piece of shit. Isn't that wonderful? I'm in the pilot seat and I fell out of the pilot seat and through the ship. Now, you really got to wonder about who programmed this junk. This is not a new bug, by the way. This is an old bug. See if I can kill myself. Nothing else I can do. Like I say, this is Star Citizen. It is very, very well made. Can't believe they took out where we could just get up from our seat. Now we gotta play with this shit, looking for it. Oh, you piece of crap game. You know. Oh, just so sad. Just really, really sad. Hey, but don't worry. Soon they're going to fix the bugs. Soon they're going to make a game you can actually play instead of just charging you for it. Soon. Because we know for a fact that Chris Roberts is a man of his word. He's been giving us his word for 8 years, and he has not hit any of them yet. But I know soon he will do it. Isn't that exciting? Just fall right out of the pilot seat. let's see. This, oh, it's not even going to show up. It's stored at Levski. Now, how could this ship be stored at Levski? I bet it doesn't come out. I mean, being that it's shot off into space all by itself. Huh. No, they don't have any server problems, do they? There's no problems with their code. No, sir. Yep. Yeah, we're right back where we started from. Now, this is added content. Now, people may think this was bugs and just bad programming, but you know what? Chris thinks it's added content. He's proud of it. And how do I know he's proud of it? Because they would actually fix it if he wasn't. The man has no decency. They really, really need somebody to be able to run this show. That's what they need. A lot of good project managers in the world, they just don't work for Cloud Inferior Games. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Does all this look familiar, everybody? It ought to. Close mobile glass.
You are clear to
Closing
launch.
Mobiglass.
Don't you think you ought to wait till you open the door for you to give me the all clear? I mean, I would just think that would be takeoff.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Yeah, this is a ship that doesn't really like come online. It's not gonna go. Like I say, new flight metal, they just don't take off as well. Bigger ships. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
And that I can live with. I really don't have a problem.
Thank you.
with it. They are
Please,
bigger
Mrs. Young.
ships. Star map.
Activating now.
Close star map.
Affirmative.
Okay, round 2, everybody, and we're gonna have to go through the planet now because it didn't give us an OEM marker. Star map.
Activating now.
See if we can get it to reset. Obviously not. Close star map. It's gonna give us the same shit.
Affirmative.
Alright, we'll just fly around the planet. Well, I can just see the HUD. See, it's crooked now. See that? Nope, now it's straightened down. Wow. This is a very small moon, so it really doesn't take much to go around the corner. So I'm not going to clear the star map to be able to get an orbital marker. Their big Mobiglass upgrade is nothing more than a wristband for it. You can get them in different colors now. Doesn't have a thing to do with the Mobiglass working. They made it act like they did this great thing for the Mobiglass 2. All you have, the only difference is they give you wristwatch bands. Isn't that nice of them? I was impressed. Range.
Collecting data.
I was actually insulted. They thought that was some kind of big deal. Different color wristbands, for God's sakes. Jump.
Jumping.
Okay, we did not fall out of the ship this time. We will probably get to our destination. And you can't even see the wristband. Well, I guess you can, kind of. Well, no, you can't. That's part of the collar. So. Mobile glass.
Open Mobiglass.
But anyway, you'll see my mobile glass looks exactly the same as it always did, and I get to show you what the difference is. You go to technology. Yes, sir. And the original casing, and now we have a different casing. And you can get different colors. But they absolutely have nothing to do with anything. It's just a wristband. Really quite pathetic that they consider that some great thing in their programming. I thought maybe that you could get different colors so it would stand out better and you could see it better. No, it's just a wristband that you're never going to look at. Never going to see. Oh, and they charge you 4,000 credits for them. They're expensive wristbands. But that's all they are, is wristbands. So if you're looking to upgrade your mobile glass, yeah, it's not going to be this patch. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think we need to tighten. Oops, pull my head off here. Don't pull my head off. Pulling my head off might be a bad thing. And then again, it might be an improvement. Yep, frame rates aren't too bad for being the PU. I mean, no worse than they were in 3.9. Not as good as they were in 3.7. But that's the thing about CIG. They usually, once they really get a good patch, then they start going backwards again. Pretty much their MO. Do I have the field of view turned up all the way? It doesn't really look like it, does it? Let me check. Let me check. Very high, yes I do. Well. Oh well. This doesn't, might just be because of this ship. Frame rates aren't great, they're just playable. I don't think they've ever been great in Star Citizen. But occasionally they get to the playable stage. For some people. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Server is not full. Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
Change view.
Roger that.
I do not actually own an Eychimo. This is a loaner because I do have a Corsair that'll probably never be in the game. Probably be dead before they actually get that ship in the game. Should have never bought it. Change view.
Roger
Too
that.
late now, but buyer's remorse. Have to suck it up. Yeah, I can see it's got a real fine quantum drive in it. It's got that, I forget what it is. It's got that cheap quantum drive in it. I should have a crossfield for it, but it's probably not in my inventory because, you know, things disappear in Star Citizen.
Attention.
Oh,
I have been
come.
authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please hold your vehicle and stand by.
Why? Cruise control. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Jesus. Change view.
Roger that.
I don't know, a Buccaneer maybe? Might be a Buccaneer. Only one of them. Change view.
Roger
What
that.
are you going to hold me here for the next hour? As soon as I move, you're going to see bug after bug. Now, if as soon as I move, I'm going to get a crime stat. Change view.
Roger that.
He's probably still hanging off my stern. See, this is Star Citizen at its finest. Now, as soon as I move, I get a crime stat. Now, I have played by their law rules. Flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
See, that works. Flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
I have not got all the new key commands. Oh, he is. That's actually Avenger Titan. Or an Avenger Warlock, maybe. So I take it it's okay to go now? No comments, no telling me nothing. Change view.
Roger that.
Range.
Collecting data.
I take it I'm free to go. He took off. Jump.
Jumping.
See, the game baits you to get a crime stat. They consider that gameplay because it's Chris Roberts and he can't actually make gameplay. Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Jump, jump, bunny hop. Guess it could be a frog jump. It's where the sun's setting and rising, I wonder. Range.
Collecting data.
Thing up in front of us that we can jump to daylight in. Oh shit, this ship will not steer at this speed. I mean, it'll turn, but it struggles to turn. Of course, I got the throttle kicked up. You know, all these flashing red lights in your cockpit, nothing being wrong, is really just kind of chicken shit on CID's fault. I mean, come on. Is that all necessary? Turns fine at lower speeds. This ship has always been sloppy, I should say. If I uncouple it, it gets real sloppy. It'll start dropping like a rock too. I just have to play with the thrusters constantly, so I leave it coupled so I don't have to do it. Because I am nothing lazy.
Chris's phallic symbol.
Yeah, well, no, it's no longer on the cockpit in the Prospector. They did finally fix that. I mean, oh, you mean this ship? Yeah. Yeah. Shame it just operated so poorly. It operates so poorly. Got so many shield holes. It's really in pretty bad shape. But yeah, it's not the only ship in that range.
Collecting data.
It's not the only ship in that category. Every planet I've gotten down on since this patch in 310 has been very murky looking. See how foggy this is? I was on Hurston and it was terrible, the whole planet. And look at this. This is Daymar. Now I guarantee you they've turned the fog back up to hide their bad LODs. I mean, seriously. Come on. Oh, but wait, we got new topographical maps, right? Didn't they make a big thing about that? Well, they really didn't change anything, so they just covered it up with fog to claim they did. Because that's all I see is a bunch of fog. I can't see any difference between the mountains. Supposed to be more detailed or something like that? Is that what they were claiming that new topographical stuff was? Doesn't look any different to me, except it's foggier. I could be wrong.
From space.
Oh, you can only tell it from space? Well, that's real useful. You can tell it from 25 kilometers away, but you can't see it from 1,000 meters? Wow, I'm glad they did that. Wow. In other words, it's something I'm never going to notice, right? Something I'll never notice. Okay. I thought it was on the planets themselves when you got close. I didn't realize it was a from space thing. Just goes to show you I didn't read the whole story. Want to see how fast
I fell through Lorvely like 4 times.
I fell
out
of the ship. I took off from Levski, hit jump, started to jump, and I fell out of the ship. So yeah, it's pretty bad shape. In fact, I logged in 3 times. I was not, the first time I logged in, of course, I picked New Babbage. And then I left New Babbage, went out to the R&R stations.
LOL image that happens in real life.
Yeah. And then it just kept respawning me in New Babbage, even though my ships would be somewhere else. It didn't, I don't know. Yeah. Typical Star Citizen crap. One of these days, maybe 5, 10 years, we'll get something worth bragging about. Okay, let's see if this ship can actually flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
Change view.
Roger that.
Okay, yep. VTOL's uncovered. Change view. I'll see how fast this ship drops. Change view.
Roger that.
Uncouple. Whoops. Couple. Couple.
Coupling.
See how fast this ship. Nose is going to come up. Let's see. Tail heavy. Are we going to fall? I am uncoupled and I am not hitting the thrusters. And we are falling, but we're not falling bad in VTOL. Now, when I did this with the Caterpillar, it felt like a rock. Now, this is not bad. I could maintain, with VTOL mode on this ship, I can maintain height pretty
Turn Votlov.
Oh no, I'm sure it'll fall like a rock if I do that. Okay, let me get it steady here. Flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
Let's see what it does. Still climbing. I have no finger on the thruster. It's using momentum. Now it's starting to fall. Shit, I can't even tell the difference. I can't tell the difference between whether it's in VTOL mode or not. Nope. So, VTOL mode on the Andromedas, the Connies make no difference. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Yeah, I'm not having any trouble with this ship. Even in, I'm not even, as you've seen, I turned VTOL off, so we're actually just regular flight mode here. I'm having no trouble controlling its altitude. Like I said, when I uncoupled in the Caterpillar, it felt like a rock and I could barely save it. In fact, I did scrape the ground. Now I'm doing some side drifting. Which I can easily compensate for, as you can tell. This is not a real large ship, though. Now the nose is starting to come up. Easy enough to correct. Come on down. Whoops. Wow. Damn thing won't take off, but it sure did bounce back up with a little thrust, didn't it? Of course, this is a low gravity world, so what the hell. Change view.
Roger that.
But this is not a real big ship. Looks like I might be sitting on that rock, huh? Come on. Move forward. Whoops. Boy, it's sure bouncy. Did you see that bounce? Huh. But like I say, it's not a real heavy ship. But it doesn't seem to make much difference. And I don't even have the VTOL on. As you can see, the flaps are closed. That was real easy to control. And technically, I couldn't tell the difference between when I had it in VTOL and when I had it not in VTOL. So, obviously, their flight model still needs a whole lot of work because there should be a difference in whether you're in VTOL or whether you're not, if you have that capability. Flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
See, now I have my blowers open, and it should do a whole lot better. About the only difference is once it goes nose up. Yeah, it doesn't handle any different. Wind is blowing it. Yeah, I can't tell any difference between it being in VTOL and it being in flight mode.
Changing flight mode.
So how's that? Take off. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Now I do have to admit this is a low gravity moon. I mean, it's not a whole lot of gravity, I don't think, on this. Unlike Hurston, well, I think they said Hurston was something like 2 Gs. I think that's what they claim. I don't know that that's true. I think that's what I heard somebody claim. Change view.
Roger that.
So yeah, I don't see a big difference on this ship. Of course, couple is pretty easy. It flies pretty good in couple mode. Think of it as flight assist. You don't have to play with your thrusters and do things. I guess if you want to be a macho man or a tomboy or whatever it is, you can fly it uncoupled if you want to. A lot of slide when they're uncoupled. You see how much it slides here? But this ship always was sloppy. And it'll be sloppy even coupled. Couple.
Coupling.
The ship has always had a lot of drift, although it doesn't have near as much, but it's pretty good. You see how much side drift we're getting there. The indicator's coming back now. Okay. Let's see, it doesn't tighten. It's not a tight turn. And you can compensate by getting on the thrusters a little bit. So there you have it. This ship, whether you're in VTOL or aren't in VTOL, seems to me that makes no difference. Once again, something on the Andromedas or the Connies that are broke. VTOL has no effect that I can see. No effect. Yeah, this ship has always been sloppy flyer. Is what it is. Star map.
Activating now.
All right, I guess we'll take it out to CR1 and park it. Close star map.
Affirmative.
I just can't really see much difference on this particular ship. Range.
Collecting data.
Maybe a little, but not enough to make me worry about it. Jump.
Jumping.
Yep, I really can't tell the difference whether it's in VTOL or not in VTOL. It's not really that big a deal when this ship is uncoupled, at least on low gravity modes. And as I said, frame rates are decent. They're not great, but they're decent. They're playable. But when I checked earlier, the server wasn't very full. It had about 40 people on it. And I didn't see anybody when I was on Levski, so that probably helped the frame rates out too. Nobody around me. God, I hate this QT driving this thing. And as I said, I should have a crossfield. I don't, server reset, whatever. Lost a lot of the equipment. I don't know if I still have one to put in it or not. It's the way Star Citizen goes. Every time I do a patch, you lose most of your shit, even though it's supposedly persistent. Supposedly. Range.
Collecting data.
Persistence, what it means to me, and the Star Citizen are two different things. Jump.
Jumping.
Hell, I had to rebuy the armor. So as I said, it's just Star Citizen crap. Wish they'd do something about that bright fucking sun, but they're not going to do that. They'd rather it be annoying so you can't see the asteroids just before you run into them. It's an added feature. Try to block them with the bars, but the bars really don't do a good job. I ought to be able to take it down to the local tent place and have the windows tinted. Obviously, they can't get tent jobs in the future. But that would solve the problem. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Change view.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. Oh, the front is glowing. That's kind of weird. Still haven't seen no aliens. They're probably out there though. Change view.
Roger that.
Just can't believe they put all these flashing red lights into cockpits that do absolutely nothing except, mess up, draw your attention to them. Hell, what ship has it has 3 white lights down the sides of the MFDs, for God's sakes? What brilliant design engineer came up with that? Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Should be close enough. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile glass.
Yeah, I just happened to see a screenshot of it somebody turned in. I'm thinking, what the hell? Why would you do that? I say, CIG thinks you want bright lights and fog always obscuring your vision. It's one of their pet peeves. They really like that. Because everybody designs airplanes, boats, and cars to blind you when you're driving at night. That's the way they're designed. SIG doesn't want to be any different 1,000 years in the future. Am I in a hangar? No, surely not. Nope, not an alarm. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Whoa. I want it to come down
Landing
quick.
complete.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant stay.
Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
See if this is fixed. Hey, look at this. Now, what are the odds of both of them being the same amount of money to refuel? Why do I need repair? I mean, I got all kinds of questions here. All kinds of questions. Doubt if they got any answers. Can't even see that MFD. Obviously getting repaired. Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
See if my controller turned on. Nope. It's dark. There may be ghostesses. A little shaky there, wasn't it? Alright. We went out and played a little bit. Tried running Tobii eye tracking, and I just can't. It's just too sensitive for my taste in this game. You got to run a couple different programs to get it to work. It's just not. It's not really Tobii approved. Tobii didn't design it to work with Star Citizen. Star Citizen sure as hell ain't gonna pay them to do it. Cheap bastards. And it actually works as head tracking, and it does work. It just way too sensitive. See, I can move my head and see how nice it is. And in Toby, it's really, yeah, you move your head a little bit, it really is really sensitive. I can adjust the sensitivity in VR. I can't adjust it using Face Track No IR, and you gotta use the Star Citizen program built in. And like I say, it works. It just not to my liking, or at least I haven't found a setting yet that I can set. Turn down the sensitivity. Okay, now we're gonna play Missing Ship. Gotta love Star Citizen. Come on, you know it's here. There it is. Launchpad store. Okay. That's all we're gonna do today. Look at that. All right, everybody's at attention. A bartender program is working as intended. At least they're not up on the chairs, nailed to a cross, right? All right, everybody, we're out of here. Thanks for watching us. It's running all right. Still a lot of bugs, but it is running.